Stellenbosch better than us in the early stages of the first half. Better in terms of better positioned on the field, making our build-up very uncomfortable. We prepared the game in a different way, and they were much more aggressive than what we expect. So we have problems to find joy behind their center midfielders, and we were too large. Then I think little by little we managed to get the control of the game, and when we were, I think that when we were close to find our first goal, they got the red card, and we started a new game with Stellenbosch with one man down, lower on the field with different spaces to find. So we have to again think about a new different plan, and we got a goal just before the halftime that was also a big condition for the second half. And in the second half we tried to do, or we did everything in order to reduce the distance, to be consistently playing in their half, knowing that as much time as we spend there close to the goal, more possibilities with the talent that we have in our forwards to get the goal. And extremely happy with the attitude until the end, looking for the second goal as well. We are happy. We celebrate the victory because it's very important for us. But understanding that this is just the first leg, and we have to do a good job in 21 days in order.
Thank you, Coach. We'll now take questions from the floor. Please state your name and the media house you work for. There's a roving mic there. Please use the roving mic.
Luli from CCFM, but my voice, Coach. Coach, Edward, from your experience, how difficult it is to with 10 men? How difficult it is to play with 10 men? And did you feel that you were playing against 10 men as Stellenbosch looked like organized?
Yeah. No, I said in different occasions that I don't really like to play against 10 men because, okay, if it's a long period like this, a big part of the game, you can get benefit. Okay, it goes without saying, right? But at the same time, the opponent creates the feeling that they need to run more, that they need to be even more generous. We're talking about, and after one month ago, we were talking about how generous they were defending against us. I think MTN-8 ran 30 kilometers today at least. So everybody start to do double than usually. And usually when you get a red card, what you do is low block, reduce the spaces between the lines, 10 meters behind you, 15 meters behind you, so it's difficult. You need to be very precise, and at the same time you will find opportunities to run in transitions, in 2 against 2s, in 3 against 2s. You can get one set piece here and there, so there's always the risk to make a stupid mistake and concede a second goal. It's not impossible because it's not one man down and 0-0. It's one man down, 1-0. So a second goal will put the possibility to play a final for us far, you know. So they did it well in that sense. Our team to be patient. To every time we play low block, the first thing that we ask the players to do is accept it. There's nothing else you can do. You accept it. You would like to have more spaces to play, but not today. And from there, be patient. Do the things that we know that we need to do to create 2-3 key spaces, and then let's see if we have the accuracy to put the ball in the net. We did it 2 times. We have a couple of more chances, I think, clear. But yeah, overall, I think we did a good job in front of 10 players, but 10 good players and well organized.
Coach, can I ask you about the second leg? Would complacency be one of your concerns? I mean, the 2-1 home advantage?
No, we play to win every game. I don't think that our approach today can say that we were just waiting for the second leg, for an example. Every time we play one game, we want to win. We want to be a winning team. We want to enjoy playing football, and the only way we know how to do it is attacking, looking for the goal, and it's not going to be the problem. We play home. Playing at home for us is something important, special, and I'm sure that if it's not going to be the case, but if one team is going to the second leg with a 2-1, thinking that it's done because you play home, because you score away, probably you will find yourself during the game in a situation uncomfortable. I don't say definitive, but uncomfortable for sure. So one thing is clear for us, and is that we respect a lot Stellenbosch as a team. So we will never find relax this team in front of Stellenbosch, because we know the difficulty of the games against them.
Coach, it's David from Industry Times. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
A month ago, you played Stellenbosch and you lost, but after the game, you were very calm, and you said you would play low blocks again and again, and you would likely win 8 or 9 out of 10 times. Feels like you were proven right today with that statement that you made a month ago.
I'm happy when my team is on the ball. Like I said, I'm lucky that my players are so good. They have a lot of quality, so they can feel the rotations that we did today. The field was not perfect again. It's not easy to rotate the ball in the speed that we did it many times, from left to right, right to left, in order to create advantage. The positions where we found in the second half Tito, Taban or Relay in the last part of the game, it's not easy to be in there with advantage. If we don't have the technical quality, it's so difficult. And like I said many times, you will find yourself every 2 attacks, one at least running to your keeper in one transition, or playing crosses from the sides and trying to get the second action. It's not the way we want to play, but it's due to the quality that the players have up front. If you see the level of the players that finished today up front, our forwards, it's nice to see them playing. So all the credit for them, and like I said, I accept to play against low blocks. I try to not suffer transitions. That's our obsession, that we don't find ourselves running 70 meters every 2-3 minutes. Running 70 meters towards our goalkeeper.
Coach Sandy Ndolo from Goal. Coach, in one of his post-match interviews, Zakeda said that he thanks the chairman for recalling him back to the club. How much of a say did you have in that decision? And just looking at his return now, I think 10 goals and the season is only in its infancy. What do you make of that now, and the decision, the overall decision?
Now the club have a clear guidelines and vision, and we together we try to make the best decisions, thinking in our present and also in our future, and with no exceptions. Like I said, I'm happy to see them playing, to see the level of confidence that they are showing. Even in the halftime, circumstances were difficult, but you can feel that they're gonna make it. The level of self-confidence right now is very high in the team, and we have very optimistic players, and Seix is one of them as well. So I'm glad. It's a headache for me to, if you have a look of our bench today, and if you think about the players that didn't travel today to play this game, it's unbelievable. But it is what it is. We have to use the momentum of each and every one, and is where we are right now.
Coach Rob from Industry Times, you kind of just mentioned it a bit, the quality that's in your squad and the quality that's coming back now. I mean, you mentioned Erasmus and Dow on the bench today, and you've got guys like Pule and Lodge. Is this a challenge to, over the next few weeks, in managing them back into the squad and also keeping the guys who are on the bench happy?
It's difficult. It goes without saying it's difficult, but at the same time, I said already in other occasions that I'm lucky because the players I understand sometimes they can be upset, but it's not taking too long. They are very, very good professionals. They understand that they are playing for pilots, that the squad is big, the quality is very high. But it wasn't different the last season. It was the same. So we are used to, they are used to. If you check our first start 11 1 year ago and our last start 11, you will find a lot of difference. If you go through the season, there's opportunities for everybody, and yeah, for the coach is difficult when you are in the last days of the week and you start to think about, how can I be close to be fair, because I cannot be totally fair, because as I said before the game, we have right now 33 players available for selection, and if you have a look, they are all good players. So we try to be fair. We try to compete as good as possible. That's all. No, I don't choose the players because I like one player more than the other. I just try to be fair with the situation and thinking in the game that is coming and how can I guarantee that the team is going to perform. That's all.
Okay, we'll take the last 3 questions.
Coach, can I ask you about the international week now? You lose quite a few players, I think, Ghana, Namibia, and South Africa. What do you do now? Give the guys a bit of a break, or work with the rest? What is your thinking of the next week?
Yeah, a little bit. We had a long journey in August. There was a period that we accumulate, if I'm not mistaken, 18 days in a row without stopping. So it's a well-deserved pause. Let's say it's not even a break. It's not going to be long, unfortunately. So we will use the time to prepare the upcoming games, important games. It's a time that we can use to work more in small things as individuals, that we can help them to polish some certain things because we don't have the rush of the competition and the pressure of the competition coming. So as a coaches, we really like this period because we can affect a bit more on what's happening in the team during the week without that pressure of the competition every 3 days. So it's important. It seems like a secondary period in the planning, but it's a very important moment of the season. So we have to use it. We have to use it very well.
Okay, we'll take the last one. If not, then we'll wrap it up. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Thank you. Have a good evening.